The Los Angeles Lakers are reportedly interested in acquiring former All-Star Andrew Wiggins if the Miami Heat makes him available via trade. In light of the reports, Bleacher Report's Eric Pincus floated a three-team Lakers trade idea that would also involve the Brooklyn Nets. Lakers would receive Andrew Wiggins, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Drew Timm. Heat would receive Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht. Nets would receive Maxi Kleber, 2026 second-round pick, cash. The Lakers' trade idea would essentially see the team part with the expiring contracts of Hachimura and Kleber, besides promising young sharpshooter Knecht. In exchange, the Lakers would not only receive their desired wing defender, Wiggins, but also one of the best young players in the league in the form of Jamie Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. made the all-rookie first team in 2023-24, but had a poor sophomore season, primarily due to injuries and the distractions brought about by the Jimmy Butler 3 situation. As such, the 24-year-old could revive his career with the Lakers. How the trade helps Lakers. Pincus outlined why Wiggins would be an upgrade over Hachimura, especially defensively, and Jaquez and Timm could prove to be key additions. From a basketball perspective, the 30-year-old Wiggins would step in as the team's best perimeter defender. At 6'7", he'd fill the role left by the departure of Dorian Finney-Smith, wrote Pincus. Hachimura had some success against bigger players such as Nikola Jokic, though not enough for the Lakers to win a series over the Denver Nuggets. Still, he's not especially mobile enough to stick with attacking guards and wings. The insider pointed out how bringing in Jaquez would erase the mistake of the Lakers' front office in 2023 when they passed up on the southpaw. Los Angeles missed out on Jaquez, number 18, in the 2023 draft to select Jalen Hood-Schifino, number 17. Jaquez was one of the top rookies that year, while Hood-Schifino is not currently in the league. Timm could fill the last required standard roster spot, 14th, or the team could sign a veteran on a minimum contract while staying under its first apron hard cap at $195.9 million. Kleber and cash make the rest of the deal feasible. The Heat clear the books. Wiggins, who has a player option for the 2026-27 season, may have an uncertain future with the Heat organization determined to clear their books for next year's free agency. According to multiple reports, the Heat are open to reshaping the entire roster in the coming years and prefer not to make financial commitments with existing players. It's this thinking that forced the Heat to trade Haywood Highsmith to cut down on their luxury tax and could propel them to do the same with Wiggins. Getting out of Wiggins would not only clear $30.1 million from next year's books, but also put the team well under the tax threshold to add Precious Achiuwa, Pincus explained. The Heat would gain flexibility for additional moves at approximately $9.3 million below the tax threshold. Hachimura, who is on an expiring deal, is eligible for an extension if he proves to be a strong fit. He's a better shooter than Wiggins and more of a natural power forward, often playing out of position for the Lakers. Slovenia's Eurobasket run ended in stunning fashion. Despite Luka Doncic playing like the best player in the tournament, Germany, the reigning FIBA World Cup champions, pulled off a 99-91 quarterfinal win. Doncic scored 39 points with 10 rebounds and 7 assists, the most points ever in a Eurobasket quarterfinal, but it wasn't enough. Afterward, German forward Franz Wagner weighed in on Doncic's much-discussed body transformation. Having faced Doncic both before and after his slim-down, Wagner said he didn't notice a difference because Doncic has always been that good. He's like that all the time, Wagner said. So I see no difference really. Extremely good player if he got a little bit better, which he might have, it's tough to tell with him. Luka Doncic puts work in. Doncic has been the story of Eurobasket, averaging 34.7 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game. He also led the field in scoring, assists, and free throw attempts. What stood out even more was his energy on defense, an area often criticized during his NBA seasons. Doncic's transformation didn't happen overnight. Months after being traded from Dallas, he dropped around 30 to 35 pounds, bringing him down to roughly 230. His conditioning had long been a talking point, but it was reportedly one of the reasons the Dallas Mavericks infamously and egregiously chose to move on from him, even after he had led them to the NBA Finals the year before. Doncic has since turned that slight into fuel. The perceived disrespect pushed him into the best shape of his career, setting the stage for a fresh start with the Los Angeles Lakers. By October, he'll debut his new look alongside LeBron James in preseason. Sources inside the Lakers have even suggested that James inspired Doncic's transformation, pushing him to adopt a new approach to training and leadership. What it means for the Lakers. Doncic has always put up numbers. But this version of him, leaner, sharper, and fully locked in, could be the one who changes the course of the Lakers' future. At Eurobasket, he embraced a leadership role, constantly motivating teammates while carrying Slovenia with his play. The question is no longer if Doncic can carry this into the NBA, it's how far he can take it. With LeBron James in the twilight of his career, the Lakers have already begun shifting toward a new era built around Doncic. If he sustains this level of focus and fitness, the franchise's future belongs to him. For now, Germany moves on to face Finland in the semifinals. Doncic returns to Los Angeles, where all eyes will be on how his slim-down translates into wins with the Lakers. Luka Doncic is currently dealing with disappointment after Slovenia was knocked out of Eurobasket despite him playing at an MVP level. He was a one-man army all-tournament, and while the elimination is terrible news, he'll be heartened to know that the Los Angeles Lakers are still trying to get him help. The Lakers added DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart already this offseason, giving them some solid options alongside their main trio of Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves. But it seems the team is interested in adding more wing depth, and a former Golden State Warrior is reportedly a target. While the Lakers had resisted scenarios in which the team would take on contracts that lasted beyond the 2025-26 season earlier this summer, Doncic's multi-year commitment has nudged LA's priorities in more aggressive directions, Dan Woik reported for The Athletic. One area the team is focused on is upgrading the wing, where it needs more two-way talent. A player like Miami's Andrew Wiggins, whom the Lakers weren't interested in earlier this summer, is now a more desirable player, provided the price is right. A former All-Star, Wiggins became an NBA champion alongside Stephen Curry in 2022. He's still playing at a high level, having averaged 18.0 points and 4.5 rebounds per game last season. For a team lacking size and quality on the wings, adding Wiggins would certainly turn the Lakers into contenders.